Good morning from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. My little parcel of White Creek opals just arrived. Don't mind me, I caught a little cold. Being shamanic and wild and free, I sat out in a rainstorm at West End Drumming on Sunday in defiance of Thor and Odin and all the gods, giggling like a schoolgirl, saying, "No one gets sick in Brisbane in the heat from getting caught out in the rain." Well, I didn't get sick straight away on Sunday, but by Tuesday I was feeling like really depressed and a bit off, but not sick. And then Wednesday I got sick. So today is Thursday, the 11th of May, 2023. So yeah, that's my answer for being naughty and defying the gods. But I do like to live in defiance of of most things, really, because sometimes when you defy things, you find out your true nature and your true spirit. And you know, I've never been one to follow the masses, asses. So there you go. But anyway, I bought this little parcel. I had a feeling they were going to be quite small chips, and they are. But you know, I think for $75 with postage, it's not too bad. And some of them have got lovely colour. Like that one's quite interesting. Lots of greeny blues. They're tiny though. But I mean, I'll just have to buy now. I'll have to buy some dopping wax and put them on sticks and give them a bit of a polish and see what I can make of them. You know, it's just an experiment. And if I get good at it, or if I get a lot of joy out of it, I'll buy, you know, according to my always stretched fiscals, because the finances, because the gods, you know, the gods are generous to me, but they're also a bit capricious, hence the nasty little chest infection I'm brewing now. But anywho, what was I going to say? Oh yes, the gods are flying to me wonderful things in their own sweet and magical timing. And yeah, the gods flowed me these beautiful opals very, very quickly, unexpectedly. So there is that. So I wish to express my gratitude to the gods, the multiverse, the Holy One, and all manifestations. So anyway, here it is. This one's got lots of lovely colour, bits of reds and blues and greens, and I think that should come up quite nicely. It's a slightly bigger piece, but then it's thin, so I might only end up with a bit of a thin slice. But anyway, I'll have fun polishing them up. Probably not all of them at once, because I won't be able to do that. It's physically impossible to do that. But I'll polish them up and see. There is a way of making little pendants out of the stone chips. I saw a video on that yesterday from Diverse Opals. This one, it's funny, you take your finger away and you see this ugly yellow thing, right? You put your finger there behind it and it's actually purple. How magical are they? These are the remains of Pleistocene whales and dolphins and sea creatures that died in the inland sea in Australia, mate. Australia. The land of magical creatures turned to stone. So, well, they weren't just magical. They were real living creatures once upon a time, now turned to stone. So it's proof that, as King Solomon used to say, vanity, vanity, all is vanity. But if you wait long enough, you get recycled again as something beautiful again. Not so much human beings. We usually just, you know, fill up graveyards and ash bottles, and that's the end of us. But I find it really beautiful and poignant that these beautiful sea creatures have been transmuted into the most beautiful, colourful rocks that can be polished up and turned into jewels. There's something really deeply poignant and profound and magical about that. Oh, this one. I'm picking all the ones with purple because purple is one of my favourite colours. Yeah, this one. Let's have a look. What are you going to do, my friend? What are you going to do? Shine for me, my friend. Oh, hello. Did you see that? Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, look at that flash of green. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to put that aside as one of my favourites so far. We've looked at that one, didn't we? That was the one that looks nothing until you put your finger on it. Am I right? Yeah, that's the one. Right, so we've got a little pile here of ones that are my favourites that I'm quite eager to work on already. So the gentleman I bought this from said there's a fossil in amongst them, but I don't have an eye for that. I can't figure out which one is the fossil. Perhaps this ordinary looking little rock. He said the fossil alone is worth $65, which was the price of the parcel of opals. So, it's possible that that's it. Look at my fingernails. You can tell I'm a jeweler, can't you? And a gardener. I haven't done much gardening lately, though. These are definitely jewellery nails. Yeah, all calloused and horrible, but oh well. Love me, love my calloused hands. It's all good. This one's just looks very ordinary and boring, but it's got a few little tiny flashes there and something interesting along the ridge here. And the lady, my new friend I met on the Art of Jewellery site, said that if there is a fossil, I will know it because it will have an air bubble in it. I wonder if that's the air bubble she's talking about. It's got sort of a little nodule on there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't have the experience. But anywho, I'll put that there. It's so boring that it might be the fossil. I'll work on that predilection, that the least exciting one might be the one that's the most valuable, right? That's all. Here's another boring looking one. That could be a fossil too. If I could get it into the camera frame properly. Ah, yes. Well, there you go. Psychedelic Dreamer, Mama T, the Tanya of Titania's realm. Gifted and blessed by the fairy realms as well, you know, on my little parcel of land here that I don't own, but I live here in harmony with all that is, was and ever shall be, is, you know, now acquiring little opal chips of things to work on and loving her life, living her best life in spite of all the horror and trauma and nastiness and viciousness. I'm surrounded now by good, kind people who wish me well and encourage me and encourage me to buy opals and inspire me to, you know, create beautiful things and have a beautiful life. And because we all deserve that, don't we, to have a beautiful life, each of us on this planet. Especially those of us who had unlovely lives because of the people that were in them. We deserve more than anyone to have something lovely happen for us. So here we are, this one's quite a lovely little opal. Here we are. I like the green in this one. I really like that one. I'm getting vibrations from that one. It's like, it's it's not very big. I haven't got, look, here's my 8mm jump ring. So there's my jump ring, there's the opal. Just for size reference. This one, what is this one? Let's have a look at this one. Oh, that one's interesting too. Oh, oh. I love blue, beautiful blues and greens. Reminds me of the sea. I'm right there with you in Byron Bay. I haven't been to Byron Bay since before COVID hit. So what's that? Must be 4 years now. I'm really missing Byron Bay and the sea. Oh, there's a little flash of pink in there. Oh, that one's got really good colour. I mean, I'm not an expert, don't get me wrong. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I can see as a lay person that one has got good colour in it. Very, very lovely. But the trouble is, once I start grinding at it, I'm going to lose a lot of colour and a lot of opal, so I'm conscious of that. But look, this is just delightful, really delightful. Love it. Love it a lot. I worked yesterday from 9 till 3 on my opal. This is with the Dremel and these leather buffing pads I bought from Diverse Opals. But I also, because I'm poor and I have to make things work and I was impatient, I'll show you people. I also made my own. I made my own leather pads, and they're a bit bigger than the ones that arrived yesterday. Quite a bit bigger, but they worked well. I actually don't like these really small ones. They'll be good for these small opals, but the slightly bigger pads actually worked really well on my bigger opal. And when I was using the smaller ones on it, it didn't seem to work as well. But anyway, I'm happy about that I used my initiative to make my own tools, because I am a Paleolithic woman living in a modern existence on a beer income with a champagne aspiration, and so I have to make my own tools. Well, not really. I don't have to make my own tools. I chose to make my own tools because I was impatient. This is the 50,000 grade diamond paste, which is used for the final polishing. But I think I need to buy 14,000 grade and as well. You can get 8,000 grade, but I've got up to 8,000 grade in that polishing paper that I bought. So up here somewhere. But anyway, as I gradually budget myself stupid, I'll buy all the necessary things I need, and then I can just work at it all very fluidly and professionally, and live my best life in my little sacred space, isolated from other humans, because I'm sick at the moment. And it's probably not so bad to be isolated from other humans given the life I've had, but I must say there are, as I said earlier, there are some lovely people in my life now, and I'm very grateful and happy about that. Okay, let's have a look at this one. I picked it up because I saw the flash of green. Okay, that's pretty. Quite pretty. And this one doesn't look really much of anything, but there's a slight pinky hue to it. But you know what? Once you, oh, there we have a bit of interest there. once you have a, you know, grind it back, it might come up all sorts of interesting colours, you know. Yes, I did wear my mask yesterday, so the chest infection is not from not protecting my lungs. This one's just really milky and opaque. It doesn't look anything really. No flashes of colour through it. Don't even know if it's worth grinding at, quite frankly. But it's an opal. Oh, a little bit of colour, very faint colour on the back, on where the matrix of rock is. And oh yeah, on the side, there's a little bit there. Oh well. I think this should all be very interesting indeed. So here's a few little, here's me favouring the purple again. Little purple pieces. This one's a very thin piece, so it's going to be hard to polish up, but it's such a pretty colour it might be worth it. I'm a bit disappointed they're such tiny pieces, but you know, I don't think they were bad value. Like they're good. I think they're good enough value. I don't know, don't really know. But I'm happy with them. I'm satisfied with them. This one, oh, this one might be the fossil, do you think? That looks like a bit of cartilage or bone. Well, if it is, I don't want to be digging that out, because that's the valuable bit. It does look like a bit of bone, doesn't it? Lovely colour in that one. Lovely colours. So yes, that's my video, and greetings, salutations, and much joy and delight from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. Have a beautiful day, people, and spirits and angels and all sentient beings. Oh, I like that one. That one's, and that's a good chunky piece. But see, it'd have to have a backing on it, because it just looks nothing when you take your finger away. Isn't it amazing? I like that one. Well, I'm very excited about all of this, I must say. Very excited. Very, very excited. Very delighted. And as I acquire more money, hopefully I'll be able to buy, you know, larger, slightly better quality opals that I can turn into rings or pendants or earrings. Won't that be exciting? But I'll be able to do lovely things with these, you know, as chip pendants, I think. So, but that's okay. I'm not unhappy. I'm just thinking about what I can do with these lovely things. This one's blue. Blue, blue, electric blue. It's not really electric blue. It's an opaque kind of blue. It's definitely blue, and there's a little flash of purple in it. I like looking for the little exciting, unexpected flashes, you know, like my temper that flares up from time to time. I like vibrant, wild, free creatures. All right, my darlings, off we go. Have a beautiful day. I've got lots of work to do, haven't I? Lots of work to do. This one's got a little seam of purple in it. Very lovely. Very lovely indeed. All right, bye for now. Love to all.